this person is possibly illiterate. Like Charlie.
Yes.
Right? That's what I know.
We have pictures on there and stuff.
So I think this is the biggest belt ceremony we've ever had people getting belts today. So I'm going to make these short because that's going to be ridiculously awesome. So I won't take too much of your time. Thank you for coming today. I asked you to come, we asked you to come, and you came. And I appreciate that. And it's your time and your trust, which I appreciate the most, because you don't get any more time back. And we are doing something that is inherently dangerous together. And I think that that really goes a long way for building the trust between you guys with each other as well. I want to thank, if you're a member of the staff of this gym, stand up. Stand up. In any form or fashion, stand up. If the gym ever gives you any money, or anything, give them a big round of applause, please. Belt ceremony, it's a centerpiece of our culture, but none of it exists without the staff of this gym. I am completely propped up. If I had to run this place for 2 weeks, the lights would be off. So thank you to the staff. If you coach anybody here, please stand up. If you are ever a coach during the week to anybody in here, stand up. Give them a round of applause. They take time to help change your lives. So they deserve a tremendous amount of credit. The belt ceremony gives me like 5-10 minutes to do, call it a State of the Union address. And I want to be honest, because I believe in sharing vulnerability on and off the mats, that between my house and here are the only places I have felt safe in the world since October 7th. And thank you for that. And it's been difficult to get in here, but as soon as I've walked through the doors, I've been able to go, shake. If this time of year sucks as much for you as it does for me, reach out to somebody. It all won't be a downer, I promise. Reach out to somebody. If all you need to do is talk to someone or have a cup of coffee, that is easy to arrange in this room. I am always available for one of those things, and if you need it immediately, there are a lot of us available for those things. Reach out. Men, mental health, those stigmas, they're wrong. They make no sense. Reach out. Call me. Call somebody. Call anybody. Yes?
Sure.
The culture of the gym is why this year was just such a special year. It was just such an awesome year. So many cool things happened, but so many cool people have really become part of the tribe and become part of the culture, and it's been a great year. It really has. And next year is 25 years, which is a monumental achievement for a couple people who just set out to train people to be able to work with them, to train with them. Teach people what we were doing so we could do it with other people. At the university, and then in a little room, and then yada, yada, yada. Here, and today. And next year we'll celebrate that, and we'll have a party, and we'll make sure that that gets the attention it deserves. But
So the round of applause for 25 years, right?
No,
I do.
I was gonna wait.
I won't.
I was gonna wait for that for next year.
I got the camera.
But because I wanted to say the round of applause for this, did we just crush another Hunger Bowl?
Yeah, we took in just about $6,400 and generated over 19,000 meals.
That's a clap. I just want this gym, this tribe, the culture, these people to be a net positive for you today, tomorrow, into the future, no matter how short a time you spend with us and no matter how far away you go from us. I want this time spent here to be something good that you take with you. So the culture must be taught, protected, nurtured, and visible all the time, because it is the average of all of our actions. It is not just me or Rory and Luke or the staff and the coaches. It's all of us in this room. It's all of you that came today. That's what powers this culture forward. Yesterday I heard Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr has, Luke, 5 as a player and 4 as a coach. Is that right? He's doing math. Luke, Steve Kerr has 5 rings as a player and 4 as a coach. Is that correct?
I don't know, maybe something like that.
9. This guy has 9. This is how he defined culture, Steve Kerr. It's what you allow, your standards, what you'll put up with. It's what you emphasize, like today, and it's every day. And I'll share that speech he gave because it was pretty moving. It starts and ends with how we treat each other. That's why you're here today, for other people. If you harm it, you have to go. It doesn't matter how long you were here. It doesn't matter how close we are. If you harm the culture, you must go. That doesn't mean that everyone will be in the same amount. Some of you just really come here to do good jiu-jitsu, and that's all you feel like investing, and that's fine. That is fine. Give more than you take is all I ask you. Today we celebrate the tribe's achievements together. So, why does someone get a new belt? This is a question that I hate asking myself. It makes me completely uncomfortable to judge other people and put them in increasingly more difficult situations, because the belt sort of does that. So we do it as a group, right? So that no one gets missed, so that there's no biases, so I don't have to rely on myself, because no one would ever get a belt if I had to rely on myself. And it wouldn't be because no one was worthy, it would just be because it makes me uncomfortable. I asked my coach, and he said, someone gets a new belt when they are technically capable of executing the art against other people of the same belt, age, weight on our mats. I don't care what's going on in the rest of the world. I care about our mats. It is human. I'm almost done, I promise. It's human to feel some way today if it's not you. It's human. It's human to feel whatever those emotions are. Anger, sad, jealousy, whatever it is. Just deal with it. Be an adult, okay? Don't talk about it in the locker room. If you need to vent it, talk to me. Be an adult. Deal with it. You will either be next or next or next, or you will poison yourself and you will be never. Stay focused on now. Now. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, now. Luke has convinced me of the metric that I want us to use going forward, that I will teach my black belts if they ever go and open their own schools. Here are the metrics that I will teach them. 1, you get a new belt when your technical performance versus your peers is equal to that belt. And 2, when you are the person that we want to put that belt on. I don't care about competition wins. I don't care how badass you are if I don't want to put that belt on you and have you represent us, SBG Athens. Your goals, your journey, your quality, your contributions, I'm happy to take all of those into account. We're going to take all those into account, because why wouldn't? Is this anyone's first belt ceremony? Raise your hand. Awesome. Give them a round of applause, please. Is anyone still undefeated in belt ceremonies?
Not missed one?
Not missed one. Raise your hand high if you've never missed a belt ceremony. I don't care if this is 2 or we can't even figure out a number for some of the people with hands up. Raise your hands high, and now give everyone a clap for that. All right, so this is what it's going to look like. It's going to be fun. I promise it'll be chaotic. The music will be loud. This is a big one. We have some new rules in place and some new cool things. We will line you up from whitest white belt, newest white belt, all the way around to black belt. Although most of the black belts and upper belts will be helping keep track. Coach Rory will then give everyone their new white belts. If you finish a checklist and you've been here and you've earned one of those, that is an achievement too, because it's your next step up the ladder. You have to get to 2 before you get to 3. Coach Rory will give them out. We will applaud for them. Then I will put everyone that's getting a new belt on the mat. We're going to go space to space. There are a lot of people today. It's the year end. It's the biggest one. Then we will do the Ironman. I'll tell you what the rules are of that one when we line up. And during that, we're going to give out, ready? Ready for the change? Kate, you ready? I like that. We're going to give out blue belt stripes today. Okay? The distance from blue to purple can almost feel insurmountable. You get your blue belt, and then that next week you feel good, and then that next week you're like, holy shit. It gets harder. No one's being nice to me anymore. No one's being easy to me anymore. I don't feel like I can turn down rolls anymore, etc., etc. And it's a long distance. So people inside this room and outside this room that we respect said do stripes. So we will start blue belt stripes today. Don't complain in the locker room that you thought you deserved 2.5 stars and you only got 1 star. It will sort itself out. Give me and Rory and Luke and the coaches a chance to work it out. It won't hold you back, I promise you. But we thought it was important. If you're a purple belt and you're like, hey, when are we going to get stripes? You either love jiu-jitsu by the time you're a purple belt or you've quit the gym. If you really need recognition, if you're just someone that focuses on recognition, come talk to me. We can work it out. Yes? I'll give you private stripes that no one else knows about. Brown belts too. Brown belts too. Black belts get stripes again. So, that's my privilege. All right. We have 15 people we're going to Ironman today. We're going to make our 19th black belt today. And I'm actually going to give out 17 new belts, but we'll figure out the math on those later. That's a lot of numbers. 15, 17, 19. Someone try and remember those. Right, you got that, Kate? My company decided that they were going to shrink all the metrics for success into the numbers 7 and 3, which is nice, right? When you can take $1 billion company and shrink it down to 2 numbers. So you got 3 numbers to remember today. I think we'll be all right. Start here, the lowest white belt.
No.
Around. Oh, wait, no.
No, we haven't done that in a couple. We're going to stay right here. I got it.
For the whole belt ceremony? For the white belt. Oh, for the white belt. All right, no one go anywhere. Rory's going to get